Hello, this is Kevin with Coinery. Today we're going to make a size 8 ring out of a 2010 Mount Hood 90% silver quarter. Okay, let's get started. I'm going to start by punching a 1/2 inch hole into the... That's what we have there. Nice centered hole. We're going to deburr the inside edge of where we cut that hole up, punch that hole. That's what we have there. Okay, let's make the metal a little softer. We're going to anneal and heat it up with some propane and quench it in some water. And we're going to start folding this coin by using a doming block with a steel ball bearing. And then we'll hit it with a 17-degree die. Next, we're going to use a 17-degree die. We're going to take the male part and push it in until it matches the female portion of it. Okay. Let's see what we have here. It's nice and straight. So now we'll go ahead and anneal it again. We'll first soften this edge down here to make sure it's nice and smooth. Inspect it for any cracks, and then we'll go to our ring stretcher. It's nice and smooth, nice and flat. Let's go ahead and anneal again. Okay, so we're going to come over here to our ring sizer. Going to protect the inside detail with a little paper towel. And we'll just open it up slowly. So when you open these coin rings, you want to make sure you don't want to put too much stress on here. So I'm going to start with it kind of upside down with the reeded edge pointing down until it matches the mandrel, and just going to flip it over just so it makes sure that you don't put stress along the whole wall of the coin, the ring. Okay, flip it over. Let's see where we're at. Okay. We're at about a 9 1/8, so we're looking for an 8. So now we can stop. We can anneal it again and start pushing this side in by reducing it. We'll trim it and then finish it off. Okay, let's go ahead and anneal. We're going to come down here to our reduction dies. It's about 17 degrees, just like the other ones. We're going to use a little bit of candle wax to reduce friction. Let's get both sides there. And this particular ring sizer has a little plunger on the bottom. It's going to push down on the ring. Okay. Let's see what we have here. So when I do my rings, I try and overdo it to push as much material from the outside to the inside so you can have it nice and smooth on this transition here, which creates a bigger lip here that you can trim off. You can see that. So now we'll trim that edge, make it nice and soft, soften all the edges with some sandpaper, and then we'll get it to its final size. Okay. So again, going to use our coin ring holding tool here with our deburring tool. And we're just going to keep going at it until it feels nice and smooth. Alright, this is what we have now. Just nice and comfortable. So we're going to sand it down with some 220 sandpaper and make it nice and smooth. Okay. Okay. Now our edges are nice and smooth. Okay, this ring's a little bit small now, so we're going to stretch it up to an 8. Right now we're about a 7.5. We're going to now we're about a 7.5. We're going to get it up to about an 8, and we'll finish it off. Okay. Okay, let's see what we have here. About an 8. Okay. So let's go ahead and start working on finishing this ring. We're going to clean it up with some pickle. So you heat up the coin and just drop it in there. You should flash clean it, descale it. Let's rinse it off with some water. Let's put this away. Now we're going to clean it off with some 4/0 steel wool to make it nice and shiny, and you can see how that looks. And then we're going to dip it in some liver of sulfur to give it a nice toned look. Okay, let's see what we have here. So we got the nice mount hood. It's nice and shiny. This light is making it look a little grainy, but it is shiny. So this ring is for my daughter, and she would like it toned. So we're gonna get some liver of sulfur, dunk it in there, and let's finish it off. Okay, so this is what we have here. Got some liver of sulfur rocks in this crock pot. It's been on for a while. So basically what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make sure this is nice and clean. That's what we did with the pickle. We're gonna dunk it in there, and it should be nice and toned. Okay, it's nice and dark. Let's clean that off with some water. So I do have the sulfur kind of strong, so it doesn't take very long to do this. So it's on there. It's nice on there pretty well. Can't rub it off. So now what we're going to do, I'm going to take our 4/0 steel wool. We're going to lightly hit the peaks, expose those, clean it up, and then we'll see what it looks like. Okay, let's see what we have here. So this is the Mount Hood 2010 90% silver coin ring, the size 8. Nice and finished. Good toning, good contrast. So when I do these, I actually go outside to finish them off. It's just I think a nice ultraviolet light helps out with that. The red lights in here make it a little bit tough to see the contrast. So that's just a little tip for anybody who wants to finish things off. Thanks for watching my video. So that's gonna do it for this one. If you'd like to see any of my other rings that I make, you can see my website my Etsy site. It'll be in the description and the first comment. And again, thank you again. Bye.